Well, hello, good morning to you all. Happy Tuesday. I'm Recie Myers, better known as Recie, and I am coming to you live from the city of Richmond. Um, I am speaking to spiritual entrepreneurs, people who know that they are here for a specified purpose. Sometimes we don't know exactly what that purpose is, but as we look at our lives, we want to know. I'm sure you may have had these questions. What is it about my life, that is so special? Why am I here? What impact do I want to leave that shows that I was here? How do I make a difference in the world? And so those were just some of the questions that I have been pondering. And it's just me this morning. I didn't want to wake Roland up. He let him sleep. Good morning, Laverne. Thank you for joining me this morning. So again, I'm just talking about exploring our greatness. We all have it within us. And I know for me, I want to be able to make more of an impact on the people around me, not only my family, but people that I don't know. And as I was looking at speakers, we can relate to people every day. There are people in our circle. We can dialogue with them, but to be able to impact more lives in a broad way, we have to think of other ways to do it. Now, this message may not be for you because, like me, at one point I was terrified of the camera and about crowds, But as we live and we learn and we grow, we overcome challenges, and so you might be somebody like me who wants to do more. And as I was looking at different kinds of speakers, they're the informational speaker, and that's what usually teachers are. I'm not saying that I was just that one, because informational speaker to just have information that they're just anxious to give to people. They don't necessarily think about what's the best way to deliver this information. So it's just information. Then there's the motivational speaker. They kind of stir you to, get started. They jumpstart you. Then there's the inspired or inspirational speaker. They want to inspire you, to kind of get inside of you and inspire you to stir that emotion to think, okay, I need to get started on whatever it is that you want to do. But then there's that fourth category of speaker is the transformational speaker. They are the ones who want to help others to transform their lives, take it from point A to point B all the way to C. But see, a transformational speaker is not necessarily a motivational, inspirational, or informational speaker, because a transformational speaker is the one who's also transforming their lives. So that's why I think that is the type of speaker that most motivates me, because I am in this process of my journey developing me to be my best, and I'm moving from one stage to another, and that's the kind of speaker that I want to be. So I started looking into some of that, and oh yes, good morning, Laverne. So that kind of terrifies a lot of people, thinking about a crowd of folk, but our passion has to be greater than our fears. Our fears inhibit us and to keep us from moving forward in life. And that old me is gone. So I am looking forward to some of the challenges. And those challenges are there for a reason. There are times in our lives when we felt like just giving up and quitting. There's stories around that. There are times in our lives when we want to quit, but we keep moving. There's stories there. And those are the stories when we stop to think, well, you're going through some kind of challenge, like, Lord, why is this happening to me? And what I can come up with is when we reflect, there's some kind of lesson that we need to learn. And those lessons can be delivered best in telling stories, that teach lessons and how we have overcome some of the trials and challenges that we face every day. So, and believe you me, I know we all have them. We all have them. So I've been looking into, well, how do you best deliver to an audience the message that you want to tell. And guess what? We all have stories. And that's kind of like the thread that runs through them all. But then as you deliver your message, you don't want to be the type of speaker who's monotoned. They just talk real slow. And from what I understand, it's a range. There's some people who are visual. They're visual learners. They have to see something. And there are speakers who are visual speakers because they see everything in pictures, and they talk really fast because they've been trying to explain that picture, and their mind is going faster than their mouth. So they end up, their range goes up and down, their voice gets loud, but there's a way to use it. And what I learned is it's a range. It's not like you have the visual speaker and there's a visual speaker, then there's another one. I'm exploring all of these things. So as I'm moving forward in my life, on my journey, I'm looking at how I can deliver messages that tell stories on how we can overcome challenges that come our way, because we all have them. And it's a way to do it. So I'm exploring that. I do have in the description a link to storytelling, because there's so much to it. It's not just one little aspect. So as I learn some things, I want to share. And maybe there's some others who want to do the same. What print, what fingerprint, what impression, what do you want your life legacy to be? Because we're only here for a time, and we all have something to do. And so that's what I'm doing, exploring me to become the best me. And on my journey, hopefully I can not only inspire, motivate, empower, but also help to transform lives, to take it from point A to point B to point C, to where you can live your best life. So that's what I have for you today. Every morning I come and share a nugget or two with the audience, helping them not only in their personal life, but also in your professional life. So I thank you for joining me this morning. Do drop your name or your link or your business into the description, into the comments, because I do enjoy engagement. And so if you're catching the replay, type hashtag replay and tell me where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching me live, say hello. Nothing was wrong with doing that. Good morning to you, Jack. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, Dwight. Glad that you can join me as well. And we thank you. I say we because Roland and I usually come. Maybe he'll come tomorrow. Have a powerful, on purpose day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now. Good morning, Sipo.